Hi.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How's it going?
Good
Here
morning.
we are.
You know, I always think that I'm just going to kind of ease into the morning, and then the second you hit go, I'm like, blah, hi. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome. I like what I saw Minifig Chick put in here, calling everyone tricksters. I like that idea.
Indeed. Wow. So let's see who's here this morning,
All right.
everybody. Let's see who's here.
It says right there alphabetically. Let's go backwards.
It sure does. Okay.
Down there. So we got Zonker Harris. Good morning, Zonker.
Hey, Kim is here. Zerkino, Zach Martinez, the Mowgli, the Brick Orphanage, Steve Parmley. Hi, Steve. Robert Zaccardi, Remy Baker, Orange Bricks. How's it going?
Moto and Minifig Chick right next to one another in the alphabet today.
Marilyn Parmley. Hi, Marilyn. John Alexander. Hi, Johnny Cat. How's it going? JMW Music. Good to see you again last night. Let's see. J Rocket 621. I don't think we've seen you here before.
No,
Hi, welcome to the stream. Everybody in the chat, give a big shout out to our new guests today. Yeah, J Rock 621. Insane Lego fan, Hooded One
is here.
Fabu fan MKE. Deppy Shep Bricks, Debo Bricks. Oh my goodness.
Brickworm. Brickanista's here. Hi, Naomi.
Insane Lego fan just showed up. Aubrey Kovac and Alexander 68C. That's awesome. Welcome everyone
to Thursday, the day before a national holiday.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Right?
It's the day before a holiday.
Do you get tomorrow off? I get tomorrow off. And I've been saving up vacation for some reason in all of this, and I feel very grateful that I've been able to work during this, and it's helped us out.
And we'll still be having a show tomorrow.
And we'll still be having a show. Oh, yeah, and we're having a show tomorrow. But I haven't taken vacation at all during all this madness. So Flynn has convinced me to take Monday and Tuesday off. So I'm going to have a 5-day weekend. And we'll share some of it with you.
So, let's see. Oh, and it looks like Sadie and Shane Levan just showed up. Hi.
Welcome, you two.
I know it's always so hard to tell when people pop in. John Alexander. I don't know if I've seen that name before either. Hi, how's it going?
That TrickyBricks After Hours was fun.
After Dark, yes.
After Dark, excuse me. I get close. I skirt the edge. But After Dark, that was super fun. As a reminder, that's for AFOLs, but if you're an AFOL, go and check it out.
Yes, you will enjoy it. It was really fun. You can find them on Instagram, and I can't remember whose account you.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Telegraph
I don't know if they trade off, but you can definitely say in the chat there.
Right, and of course for all our AFOL viewers, there is also a Discord server now, a TrickyBricks. Tricky Lug After Dark Discord server.
Look at that. We are everywhere.
So you go off of Shane's channel. Okay, very good.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
So there's a place where you can go outside of the stream if you want to chat about whatever.
And did we say who set those up? I think I mentioned After Hours, but I didn't say who that was.
It was
JMW Music.
And Shane Levan.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sometimes we find this, like if I'm checked in with the chat, then I don't hear what he says, and it seems like we're not paying attention to one another.
Yeah.
Sitting right next to one another.
Us old folks are confounded by Discord. Look, if I can use it... I don't
even know Discord.
If I can use Discord, anybody can use it. It's seriously not hard.
No,
it's like the equivalent of... okay, think of Discord as a giant room, which you can then put dividers up and divide it off into separate rooms. And now just imagine that each one of those rooms is a chat room.
Well, okay.
So it's no more difficult than what you have going on here in the chat on YouTube. It's just that there's no picture, and it's in, you can go like, oh, well, I'd like to go over here and talk about building tips, or I'd like to go over here and talk about micro builds or whatever.
So what you're saying for us super old people is that it's a BBS.
Yes.
Basically, it goes back to the very start of the internet with bulletin boards, right?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
A little faster now, though. Well, this is fun. Today we're going to build separately on the same set.
We are, but we're not anywhere near that yet.
There's a lot of other stuff other than building.
Let's see what pins we have
I
today.
have one right here.
Oh, John Alexander, awesome. So you watch afterwards, but this is your first live show. Awesome. I'm so glad you could join us today. So I have to choose between. I think I'm going to save that one for tomorrow. I don't remember this one today.
Last minute change.
So I had picked two, and I just wasn't sure which one I was going to go for. But I think today I'm going to go for this Aladdin. Can I turn it to the side?
We've learned this, right? That we need to cover.
We haven't learned anything in 82 shows.
Here we go. Can you see it anymore? I can't even see if it's in there.
There we go.
Get it up there. We are having terrible focus issues this morning. I'm not going to put you through that anymore.
Scarab with wings. Please stop tapping on the table.
We have super high-tech stuff here, and some things it just doesn't manage. I think I'm going to make a nice graphic background, and we can hold stuff up in front of that. But I'm just going to go right there and see if it'll focus on that, because the AI didn't figure it out that way. But that's Iron Man. That's who I'm wearing.
All right.
What do we have to have a special close-up? We could use the close-up cam.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Something like that. Stick with us.
It works. It works most days.
Yeah.
All right.
So what else do we have going on today?
Oh, we do have a little bit of Lego news, and it's mostly just like it's availability news. Yeah, so a lot of these things we've looked at already.
Yeah, we've heard about them, but this is like now you can actually get it.
Yeah. So here is, and I'm sorry again with the ads, like it's just one of those things where you have to make a choice between.
Yeah, sorry, we try to be ad-free around this place.
But this is from the Brothers Brick, as usual.
There, that's better.
Comes from. And so this is so available now. Because we've had a lot of things unavailable lately, but so available now we have the Lego Friends sets with all the animals, and
which are
now
partnered with National Geographic.
Right, and now those are available across the U.S. So those are, everybody will be able to, in the U.S. will be able to get those now.
So you too can save the animals with mini dolls.
Yeah.
There's always some rescue going on.
So also the new Lego Marvel set is now available in the U.S. and Canada, including the Iron Man helmet, and there's several of them.
So that's why I'm wearing Iron Man today. I don't follow Iron Man a lot. He's not one of my favorites, but I love these collector's sets. I like the way they're packaged. I love that it's on a pedestal.
Yeah, it's
like, I mean, maybe I'm behind the times here, but they're like UCS, aren't they? Ultimate Collector Series.
Well, it's part of this thing aimed at adults. Again, it's got that same packaging with the little thing down here.
Yeah, and it's got all like museum lighting.
Yeah. So let's see. So we've also got the crocodile locomotive.
I'll look over here. We can see it here too.
The crocodile locomotive is now available for purchase.
I love this.
Yes, it's a really cool. And Brickmaster Jamie worked on this.
Well, it has so much personality. Now, I gotta say, I would almost want to figure out a way to run wires overhead so it looked like it was being powered by the overhead wires.
Yeah, I really love that little
little
feature
those
right there.
Those open train wheels are nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Are those new for this? I don't know. I'm not as experienced with trains as half of our lug is a Lego train enthusiast club, and they would be rolling their eyes right now, but I like those train wheels.
And then we looked at these the other day. The mini Mickey and Minnie Mouse buildable characters are now available for pre-order, not for just like regular, but pre-order.
Wow, and it's got, again, that same spotlit box like we saw in the haunted house.
And we're getting to, that's the packaging for all of this. The same thing with the train and the
I
marble.
see. It's got the same graphic on the bottom.
These are all the adult-oriented sets. So, and then, of course, we've got that Lego Creative Fun 12-in-1 with orders of 85. This is your gift with purchase.
This is fun. I like this so much. Like, they could just give you loose bricks without some plans, but if you can automatically build 12 things with it, I think that's pretty cool. It gives you a way in.
And of course, we looked at yesterday. Now, this isn't available, but these mosaic pieces, which are just so super cool.
See, it occurs to me those store giveaways are a good way to get your non-Lego friends involved, right? Because you get to buy the super cool set, and then, I mean, not that they're not super cool, but you get the set, you're like, nah, I really want this one, and then you get the store giveaway, and you're like, here, you can build 12 things with this. You know, and then 6 months later, they're on the TrickyBricks build-in chat, and their house is filled with Lego.
All right, well, let's see.
Did you mention these other, I guess we did yesterday, right? The portraits? Yeah, we've already gone into the portraits.
Yeah, I showed those right before we finished. All right, so let's see. What else have we got? Oh,
why don't we jump right into this thing here?
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Now we're in sticker time. What do we have going on here? This is from Lego set 60144. It's a town, city, airport race plane. Wow, that's so funny. I almost wonder whether the autofocus is turned off on this today. It's really, really stubborn. But so anyway, pull that back a little bit. Just a little. Here we go.
Well, I was going to try and fix the camera here.
Well, let me tell you about this one. It came with 84 parts. It's from 2017. It came with one minifigure creatively named Pilot.
Look at that.
Right? Look at that. See, we've got autofocus turned back on. Like... magic.
No, it still doesn't work. Oh, whatever. What are you gonna
do? Okay, so I was curious about what is City about, and Lego describes Lego City as a realistic world for your child to explore and stimulate their creativity. Iconic vehicles and buildings form the bustling backdrop. So that's something I'm going to be checking into more. What does Lego say about the sets? I looked at, I went ahead and looked at elves too.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Helping Emily and the elves save the animals, the special animals from Nocturna and her evil bats. Right? That was the whole line, was saving the animals.
John Alexander says, actually, we didn't forget to mention that. We just didn't know about that. So apparently the Iron Man and Star Wars mosaics can combine to make one big image. Oh. That's cool.
That's cool. I'd like to see what that image is. No, you know, we don't present ourselves as experts. We know a bunch of stuff about Lego, but I'm so glad that you guys point out stuff that we don't know, or we like to learn on the chat too. What are we doing next, Flynn?
All right. Well, it looks like it is time for our set build for today. Now, we are doing the, let's see. All right. Here we go. Oh, and I just, felt that, scrape my hair.
What was that?
I could feel one side of my hair, puffed out.
Crisping out there.
Okay. So, we are doing the Creator... 3-in-1 Corner Deli, which you'll remember was a set that we had put up for
which one do you want? This one or that one?
Yeah, I think it was when we were doing the storybook.
Yep, and everyone was like, storybook.
But it was actually very close. It was
really?
Almost 50-50.
Well, we were combining responses from Facebook.
Yeah, from a bunch of different places.
Yeah, and something Flynn points out with this, being a 3-in-1 set, the bags aren't numbered because you can build it multiple different ways. So it'll be interesting how we divide them up to build the two halves of the set, given that they're not numbered bags. What are you laughing about?
What's
going on? Not that it's curious for you to laugh.
There. Oh no, just I was trying to. I remember I was telling you yesterday my little mini keyboard became unpaired, and I have no idea what's going on with it.
It became unpaired. He became unglued. But you got it back today, right?
Let's.
I think it's
back. I didn't get it back. Actually.
What? No. Oh, because it wants to be USB.
All right, so this is, we are not going to be doing all 3 builds. We're only going to be doing the one build, and that's the main build, which personally is I think is the best one, really.
I think that we can have
I like the other ones that are cool, but they're cool.
Okay, we got to do some emergency separation here. This little container is so jumbled, I'm just going to separate by color.
All right, well, this is, let's see.
Did you notice there's a fog bank that blew across our news desk today? We seemed very unfocused, right? We came in. You know what happened is we were prepared in advance, and we were sitting here 2 minutes before we said go, and it has thrown us all off. Because usually we're running till the last second.
I think you're right.
Right? I think that's the only thing.
The panic is the only thing that keeps us.
You think sheer panic?
Oh yeah, sorry, Chris Barron. Hey, welcome, Chris. I'm opening this over
Chris.
here so it's not right under the thing.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say yes, everybody. Your
the build challenge.
Yes, the build challenges are due today at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, because that's when I get off work.
And we will be showing them tomorrow. Pretty excited about that. And here, let's go to the Orange Bricks. I will check our email for fan mail. Thank you very much.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
I
don't.
let's see. I'm going
to separate these
get
guys.
our down cam. Oh, here, you know what? We haven't used this one in a long time.
What, the side by side?
Let's do that one.
I like that. All right.
Let's do that one while we're waiting. While we're
Go
getting
back
things
old
organized.
school. So I'm going to get even more bowls here, because really,
We have more.
these are so deep.
Right, chop.
Oh, and it's got, what is this, dark orange here?
I love that color.
I love that color.
It's so good. So I think we're going to be, it's a really cute building, isn't it? I find it a really cute building.
You know, what was our first modular? It's much smaller than all the others.
Well,
it
this-
was like a little store or something, wasn't it?
The barber shop
Yeah.
that has it's actually, I think it's called the detective agency. But
Right,
the
'cause they
detective
have-
agency with the barber shop on top.
I remember it's a detective agency because there's a cookie caper going on. There's cookie smugglers, and they have like a secret passageway under the stairs.
Indeed.
There's a whole cookie caper.
So I think for these ones without bags, we usually try to just separate either like parts, if there's like few of them, like, you know, windows and doors can all go in one thing. But then we just basically separate by color, because it's much easier when you're unnumbered like this to find things.
Well, doesn't
in my
Lego
opinion.
even give you visual instructions somehow? In some of the sets, don't they tell you to separate by color?
Oh yeah, so there's usually the ones for the younger kids. There's always Well, now this doesn't actually show by color. I will show the instruction photo. It's not actually by color. It just shows them emptying the bags out and then separating those bags into piles of their own bag each, and then putting it together, which works great if you're
building it all as one person, but we're divvying it up.
Yeah, so what we've decided to do is we were looking at the model, and this is like a hinged model, right?
We like that.
So what we're gonna do is
Don't
one
we?
of us is gonna
Like
build
how I
on.
speak for you?
Yes, we do. We love initiatives. We use them often.
I'm gonna put that color in with those.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier, right? Just to sort of like mix color families together. Uh-oh.
What?
There we go.
Did you drop something?
I don't know if anybody else...
Peace on the floor, Moto.
I don't know if anybody else finds this soothing, but personally I find organizing the bags into color groups very soothing.
Wilfred is talking about Plan 9 from outer space.
Oh yeah, we were just
That came
talking about
back
that
from the
yesterday.
other day. He says it's much underrated. I think it is. We've been watching some terrible horror movies,
Yes,
right?
we've
Because
been.
I want fantasy, right? I don't want something actually scary lately. So we've been watching just the worst, horrible, bad effects. MST3K is a good way to do
Oh,
that,
I
right?
love
Mystery
MST3K.
Science Theater 3000.
We actually watched Star Crash again the other day because
Starring-
it's so terrible.
Starring your favorite and mine,
Carolyn Monroe. And I know
M-U-N.
and Wilfred, I know Wilfred has watched it on our Sterling recommendation, and I'm
Right.
sorry.
It's great. It has the worst video effects ever.
MJ, no, I didn't see the that newspaper stand. I don't think. I'm not sure.
I think I've seen
let's see.
pictures of the newspaper stand.
Yeah.
Did you guys?
These are fences.
Oh, it's a free newspaper store. It was a giveaway.
I haven't seen that one. I would like to see that one. I
Wow,
like
the chat
free.
is blowing up.
The chat's blowing up. Yes. Oh,
Beatles
Starcrash is a
Rooftop-
new DVD release in France. Oh, and it has David Hasselhoff in it.
Look what happened to TrickyBricks.
After my Beatles rooftop concert failed idea submission, I am going to check IP veracity before I throw myself into a project. Oh, well, you know...
That's so frustrating. You must have spent so much time on that.
I know that's frustrating, but at the same time, it's like... Just make your art. Like, let everybody see your art.
The Beatles English record albums, right? And
they were amazing.
Oh, I see. Its IP becomes important if you want them to make a set.
Right, if you want them to make a set out of it,
Right.
but also at the same time, I just mean like, you know, we want to see your art. So don't think of it as a failed ideas project. Think of it as an amazing project that you made.
Mock, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I understand. Yeah, you want to look out for all that stuff. So where are we? Where's tan? Do we have tan
close.
in a place? I'll put tan and red together. Since...
Okay, so that they're easy to tell apart. We do that. We mix way contrasting colors. Sometimes
it just makes it kind of easier if you're doing that sort of thing. Oh, Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Oh, that's
really?
James.
Is
Hey,
that a
James,
sequel?
welcome. James Swindle is
yay.
here. You may have seen him on one of our. He came in on one of our Sunday building chats, and we talked for a while.
And do I remember that James sews original designs?
He does cosplay and does
also
clothes
makes like
and
crazy pajamas and shorts.
yes, and you
outfits,
made
right?
he made like some awesome. I almost said Thunderpants. He made some awesome like bell-bottom pants.
Oh, I saw those recently.
Yeah, those were pretty awesome. All right, we are getting close here. We're gonna try and do this fast. You know,
look at this door.
Sometimes we think about separating these all before we come on, and then you know we're like, oh, but you know that's part of the fun is seeing the bags come out of the boxes.
I think so. I mean, is that something you're interested in? I was like, Flynn, don't open the box. It can be like an unboxing, and we'll cut it open and pull it out. And he's like, yeah, but we should be prepared so people don't have to. So what do you think?
Wait for hours while we separate everything.
Are you excited about seeing the box open, or you're like, come on, just put together some bricks?
Okay, so I think here's our plates. And it's part of the Tricky Lug. Wait, what's part of the Tricky Lug uniform? Oh, Christopher, you did one already? Wow, how was it? I'm interested to know how it was. Was it difficult? Yes.
Do you ever find...
Oh, on Studio, I got it, yes.
Do you ever find when you're searching for bricks, you're in a jumble, and you're looking for all of the black pieces, and they all stand out, and it's great, and that's all you see. Then I ended up with these extra little window pieces here, and I was like, there's no more windows. And I was like, oh, look for white. And suddenly, there were 4 windows in white ahead of me, right? And they just pop out at you.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to have to do there's going to be a little bit of juggling around here.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we can
Here's
share.
a white window.
Like on Sesame Street, we can just share.
I just want to make sure that all of baskets are accessible.
Ooh, we've completely covered the computer keyboard.
Uh-oh. There we go. I know, the computer keyboard is now completely covered in trays.
All right, well, you can see some of them here. Should we start putting some bricks together?
Sure.
Where do you want me to start?
We're both starting in the same place, and you're going to build one side, and I will build the other side. So why don't you build this minifigure first, and I'm going to build this one.
All right.
So this
Should we go to closer up view?
So this is
like
the guy that, yeah, I got to, let me see. Yeah, unfortunately, most of our screen right now is taken up with this. So
I think you took my face.
Uh-oh.
I think she's...
Uh-oh.
There.
You took my face! Wasn't that a movie with,
Well, I mean, he could have cat eye liquid eyeliner, too.
Maybe it's a lady employee. Who knows? And he has like he has a red ball cap
whoever they are,
on.
they have long hair.
He has a ball cap on. And this is he's basically the employee, and he's got like an olive green shirt on with some little flare and a name tag and
does he have a stain on his shirt? He has
a stain,
an ink stain on his shirt.
And then he's kind of wearing an apron because you can tell that it's tie. You can see it's got like a tie.
Oh
in the
yeah,
back.
and that's why he has white legs.
And then she has got little blue. She's got a blue outfit with a dark red shirt and a little bit of back printing, but
lots of pockets there.
Right. So there's them.
Oh, and then, she's like a little girl or a little person.
Yes. So first thing we're gonna do is make a sandwich. Apparently.
Wait, okay. So you wanted me to build a separate part of the model, though, didn't you?
Right. We're actually gonna be building the two pieces together at the same time. So why don't you start building that, and then once we have the base plates hinged together, we're each gonna build like the left and the right side of the building
because
separately.
the two base plates match, is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay. Do you have any?
Check it out. There's there's our little sandwich that we made.
This looks like it should be a dark gray plate here. Do you have any of those?
Dark gray plates.
Doesn't it seem darker?
You're right, it does.
And I don't see those.
We think... Nope, it is definitely dark. Yeah, all the dark gray pieces are there.
Okay, they were hidden. Look at that. We're moving on here. I've got 3 pieces together.
Why don't we do that on camera?
I've got 3 pieces together where people could see it. Look at that.
Very good. All right, and we're going to need another one of those, a longer one, to fill that gap in. It looks like this one.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, I'm going to be a rebel.
Okay. I see you're moving ahead. I need these plates too. I'm going to make a big mess on the table here so we can actually...
Oop, one over.
There we go. And a red. You've got
the red tile. And then how about those 2 grills? There you go. All right.
You go, grill.
It is a brickin' sandwich. It's true. Oh, I wish it was longer. Yeah, I think it would have been great. That would have been a lot. It would have been great if it was a big long. Well, you were talking about that yesterday, right? With Shaggy and Scooby always have
like a big
subs.
sub, a Dagwood sandwich. No one remembers Dagwood and Blondie.
Although, funny enough, they are represented at Universal Studios in Florida.
Dagwood and Blondie are?
Yeah, there's a whole little like section with oldie-timey comics, and there's like they are up on a sign, and I thought it was kind of hilarious.
That reminds me of that diner we went into at was it at Disney World? That was all 50s, and you sat in the kitchen, and then Mom came out.
Oh, it was so awesome! I loved that. I love that
food.
place. I love that place.
And there
so
was
much.
a little TV on every table too, playing like
I Love Lucy and Father Knows Best clips, and it was all just like ridiculous.
We get that. So I'm moving on here. Oh, I see what's going on. We're building the second one, and then we're gonna.
And then we
just
can
like
start.
Someone said a moment ago.
Yeah, and then once we get the bases set up, then I'll start working on this right-hand side of the model, and you can start working on the left-hand side of the model.
Okay, we need a jump plate.
And it looks like a long tile. All right, so I think we are...
Oh, and then
let's go
we've
ahead
got a plate under here, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Very good. And then you're going to want a 1x1 cube that's
what is
in
it?
white.
Dagwood's sandwich of choice makes me feel gross to look at it. Why? Because it's so tall? Wasn't it? It was always a tall sandwich.
It was like really tall and long. What are you talking about, Scooby-Doo?
Well, no,
Dagwood, would he squash it down too? Was that like a thing?
I think he would. I'm not sure we ever saw him eat a sandwich. I think they just...
He always gonna make one.
Right.
And then, All right, so...
Are there Blondie movies?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Now, I'm always thinking of
there were
of like the Thin Men, those movies. But there was Dagwood and Blondie.
There were, and I think her name was like Penny something. I can't remember what her actual name was, but it was very funny, like that.
Well, yeah. To be more precise here, Steve Romero says Shaggy and Scooby ate Dagwood.
Yes, they absolutely did.
Absolutely.
So let's find some. We're still looking for a 1x1 white cube, which I don't see anywhere. There's a couple of them that we need.
Are they in one of these other plates? Okay, I'm gonna get a cube.
We're gonna need several, so just get the. I'd say just get the box, and you know it's gonna show up, but.
Of course, it's not here.
Wait,
it's
no.
not here.
Oh, you know why? Ha ha. Missed a bag.
All I had to do was get up and go over here.
Missed a bag. Ha ha. There. Oh, and there's teeth in this one.
This thing says
no. She's
no.
like, no,
All
you're
the
not paying
bags.
attention.
No.
You're not paying attention.
That's a no from his thing.
Hey,
I
at least
don't know
she
why
got to make
she
an
is so funny.
experience.
She cracks me up.
Appearance, I mean. All right, let's see. We're looking for another 1x2 light gray Technic brick with 2 holes in it.
Got it right there.
Okay, and a 1x2 white.
They make me those.
Oops, no, that's a hinge.
Those Technibrick with 2 holes. Here, I'm gonna take
So
it
there we
off.
go.
These make me so happy because you can put 2 LEDs in that and then put cones on them and have a double bright Lego light fixture.
Oops. All right, so now I think we are officially completed the first 2.
What step are you on? 11. I'm going forward here.
Yeah, and so so you do anything that's on this side, the left side of the building, and I'll do anything that's on the right side.
Oh, I see. So we're
going to
be on the same step, just different.
Just
different
well, not
focus.
different step, but you'll always be, I think, 1 step ahead of me because I think that's how it goes.
Well,
with this particular one, but that's all right.
I tried to make something funny there out of being 1 step ahead of you, but I was 1 step behind you, so I couldn't do it.
You are ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. We're all getting to know one another a lot better, aren't we?
Indeed. Look, see, there's my arm. You should be knowing my arm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, Penny Singleton, who played Blondie, also voiced Jane Jetson. Wow. All right. Well, there you go.
Not to be confused with the infamous Penny Pingleton.
Well, that's from Hairspray. It's a whole different thing.
Right. Okay. Oh, I'm looking over there. I think I've got my
Mairead
pieces
is
on
asking
here.
to please make lighting sets.
Lighting sets?
Well, I think that's what we're doing for Mondays. You're going to have...
I'm going to light the Scooby-Doo Mansion.
Or maybe one of the other ones, even. We'll draw straws.
We'll see. But just to let you know, here, I'm going to digress for just a second here.
All right, I'm going to keep building.
To let you know what you're in for, these, sorry, didn't mean to, like, cram this right in your face. But these are the lights that I use for Lego. These guys. These are all red LEDs there, and they have these absurdly, maddeningly tiny plugs on them, and each one is a 3mm LED. So I use those.
But they work really well.
But they're really bright, and the wires are so small that you can hide them. And then here I'll show you one other thing before I get back to the model. Here's a Lego, some light fixtures I made. Right? Look, it goes on a rotator. I put little translucent lenses on it, you know, and then the wires go in the back here. So I'll talk all about that, but I've designed a bunch of custom Lego light fixtures to work in our mocks, and by building them in the right colors, like using green ones in a forest, you can even hide them more. So that's the kind of fun we'll get into. Get your
all right.
glasses or magnifying glasses out.
Let's see. I've got a door with a glass door in it.
And yes, I
It
too
is a
am
glass door.
horrified by how jumbled those wires were. I'm surprised I could sleep at night.
Oh, goodness.
What step are we on now? Wow, you're way up on 14.
Well, you I don't know. You just need like that's all my side. So you just need to go
Okay.
to whatever
look,
is happening here.
Nothing's going on over here. I see. We're on our own track. We'll see what happens here.
I'm looking for that clear door and I don't see it.
It was sitting right here.
So perhaps it got pushed underneath of something.
Yeah. Well, we can fill in the door in a Whoa, what are you doing?
This is all my side stuff, so you want to be working on...
Oh, the door was yours as well?
So starting here.
Okay.
Yeah, so how about...
Yeah, it's just you can't tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. There. That's what you're
So
starting.
I'm building this business?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, everyone, I'm caught back up again. See what happens? I step off set for
It is a little
moment.
confusing. Even though we're doing like one side or the other, it's like... All right, well, yeah, I don't
can't.
see that glass door. But we'll find it.
Well, I know it's here on the table because I saw it a few minutes ago, so it's
Right.
just underneath some stuff. It's transparent. How do you even see it?
I don't even know. It is Wonder Woman's invisible...
Well, this is weird.
Deli.
They're having me use this hinge here, but it's locked closed, so I almost feel like maybe they just want this detail.
That... Oh, yeah, that is likely. All right. Oh, bye, James. See you. Good to see you.
Use the edge of a brick separator and go one corner at a time. Are they talking about sticker application?
I think so.
And a little one of these. Am I even on screen? I think I'm on screen.
Yep. No, you're not, actually.
What? I'm right there. There. Can you go that way just a little bit?
Would you like a coffee refill?
I would love a coffee refill.
Okay.
Thank you. That's so nice. Just a warm up. All right. Here we go. A couple of translucent pieces. I love when all the bricks are just right in front of you.
would you like a warm-up?
Why, yes, sir. Thank you very much. This is so civilized. We're very civilized on the build-in chat. All right. What else am I looking for? Is I think a jump plate, something like this. I have no idea what is going to happen with this. Wow, it almost looks like a little vehicle. I wonder if you could see the instructions, if it would go faster for you. Let's see here. Grills. So what are you building, Richard? I don't know what I'm building here. I'm not sure. I mean, this is what they have me building. Right there. We'll see what it turns into in a minute. It's just this little submock for a moment. I'm
Maybe
about
it's
ready
an
to...
oven or a...
Yeah, it has a
Something?
grill on the front of it. I'm just trying to find the grills in all of this.
Bear
Here we
Grylls?
go. Bear Grylls. I watched so much of that, like him, like, I'm being dropped in the middle of Antarctica with only a Speedo, and it's and I'm gonna make my way out.
It is a stove that he's making, actually. It's like a cooktop surface. All right, and I'm building more walls.
Okay,
here.
there we go.
Oh, Bear Grylls.
Yeah, I used to actually, you know who I used to watch and really enjoy was Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin? What was the other guy's name?
Crocodile Hunter.
Jamie, what was his name? I used to call him Queen of the Jungle.
I know.
Maybe his name wasn't. His name wasn't Jamie.
Queen of the Jungle.
I can't remember his name now.
Oh,
Jeff.
is this...
Jeff something. What was his name? Jeff. I know someone will know who I'm talking about.
I don't have any idea. I remember Marlon Perkins and always sending Jim up the river. But I was probably 7 years old when that happened.
Oh my goodness.
What? Queen of the Jungle? Really?
I can't remember his name. Jeff something. I don't know. He had one of those nature shows, but he seemed, like one of our people. Anyway.
And he seemed like one of our people.
I'm assuming a lot, of course.
Here, look, I'm putting this on there. I'm building on your side.
Okay.
What, you're on step 19 and I'm on 26. I'm feeling all alone out here.
Well, don't skip one. There you go. So you're going to build up your walls now. Right here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I'm in first grade. Do you think you missed a step? Do you think the brick goes here?
Well,
I think the brick does go here. It's so cute listening to Flynn teach his classes. I'm right in the room next door while he teaches his classes. And then he has them all do show and tell at the end. And they tell crazy stories about these models they built.
Jeff Corwin, yes. And see, it kind of sounds like Jeff Irwin, but it's not.
Corwin, that's that's one of those crow names from
Jeff Corwin. Yes, it's true.
From like the Underworld movies and all that. Michael Corvino.
I've never seen those.
Yeah,
they didn't really interest me for whatever reason. You know what I
thought about the Underworld movies? Like,
do tell.
I will. I'll tell you exactly what I think. I love the costumes. I love Kate Beckinsale in like a rubber trench coat, flying off of buildings. She's awesome. But there's too much shooting. Why do vampires and werewolves need to shoot anyone? It should be claw, bite.
It's true.
Right?
I'll stick with.
You don't need guns if you're a werewolf.
I'll stick with Penny Dreadful, where they just like bite people and tear them from limb to limb.
Penny Dreadful is awesome. It's awesome.
Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness! Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I don't have the graphic ready. I'm sorry, everyone. I can. I'll have to get the graphic ready. For the end.
Oh, it's the keyboard debacle of 2019.
Yeah, this keyboard is like ruining my life. I'm looking for a 1x1 plate in dark gray. That I will find you a
1x1 plate in dark gray if you find a dark tan profile brick.
A dark tan profile brick, and what kind of the brick?
Yeah. Right there. Oh, thank you. Look, they're right in front of me. And I failed to find you your brick, Flynn.
That's okay, I found it.
Oh. All right, then.
So now, it looks like I'm going to make... This is like classic Lego awning. Like classic Lego awning.
Okay, there's going to be stripes.
It is almost Logan Cookie Time. It is true. It's only a couple minutes away.
Oh, look at that. And we've got all our bricks in bowls here, so we're going to be able to move them very easily.
My goal is to try and finish this on this stream. That's why I wanted us to work on two different sides, because I thought we could see if we could actually get it done. It's only a 400 and something piece model, so I think we've got a pretty good chance.
Well, this building in two kind of related parts of the model at the same time is at least as focused as the first part of our show was.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Wow, and Lego over here is not overlapping.
Well, it's no overlapping. There's a window there.
I think there's a window there.
Yeah.
No, I want to not approve. I want to disapprove. And then they always prove me wrong. Because Lego.
What? Okay.
No, I don't mean that Lego's about proving you wrong, but whenever I think it was a poor design, I understand that I was mistaken. And they show me that it was a good design.
Okay. All right, so just real quick, I want to show you what we're doing here. So here's the front, like the front part of the store. And then this looks like it's the more like the back end, because there's like a back door and stuff. And I'm getting to where I'm starting on floor 2, and you can see we changed that color to that nice blue, that light blue, which is one of our favorite colors. We collected this color early on in our Lego career.
We've done lots of skies with it. I think we should make room for a certain 4-footed
friend.
What, D-fall? He's a D-fall.
He is a D-fall. D-fall. You heard it here first. He's a dog fan of Lego.
Do you have the...
All right, everybody. I don't.
It's never worked out, has it?
Nope. There we go. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not. Our special covering. All right, everybody. It's that time. Sorry about that. Without my little thing, it's hard to do. My little keyboard. It's hard. Yay! Logan Cookie Time. I think Logan was gonna
burst into flames. Look, see, he's looking right at you, but there's a cookie there, and see him wagging his tail.
Aw, Logan.
Okay, do a catch. Good boy.
So you know, Lucas Emery has a dog. Lucas in Legoland has a dog that looks exactly like Logan.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And that was... There we go.
Oh,
I
my
hate not
goodness.
having that keyboard. It's
Yeah,
killing me.
it may be the smallest keyboard ever, but it's very useful.
Yeah. All right. And my mom's here.
Hi,
so
Elise.
That's awesome.
Okay, what are we building here? I just put on a couple of windows.
Well, we are going to be doing for those of you who love the Logan Cookie Time song, we're actually going to be doing like
an extended remix.
An extended remix for our new Logan Cookie Time animation that's going to utilize Shane Levan's amazing Logan Cookie Time mosaic that we just love. And if you haven't seen it before, if you haven't gotten an opportunity to see this awesome thing, did it for our mosaic challenge, but it's the Logan Cookie Time emoji set, all done as a mosaic.
Logan Cookie Time.
Thank you, Ms. Thing.
Logan Cookie Time. Although this got moved, didn't it?
Oh yeah, well it's because it fell off. You're right. I'm sorry. That's my bad. It should be 10:45.
10's over here.
I don't know how to tell time.
We used to have.
I don't know.
Remember?
There we
they
go.
used to have hands on them. They used to have hands on them. There, 10:45.
Oh no, sorry, Cornado. It's Cornado.
Oh,
I'm so
my
sorry.
goodness.
So sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Yes, You know, I gotta say.
We're actually going to make a label for
we
the
have
back
so
of this
many
too,
amazing viewers, and they all make such amazing stuff. And Shane and Cornado actually have made a lot of great art for us, and so I apologize. So sorry, Cornado. But Shane did do the set up the Discord server and did those amazing emojis, the Logan emoji, the Lomoji. Is that no?
Well, I love the colorful background too.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh my goodness. And you wrote the haiku. It's true. It's true. So much awesome art.
Did I do this right? I think I did this right.
It is like the 1414 deli, Mom. This is like there was a small deli down the street from our house when we were kids, right next to the volunteer fire department. I lived in a very sort of idealized I don't know. It's like it's suburban, but very more rural sort of suburbs.
Yeah. Well, when I walked around it, it seemed to me if I didn't know it was the suburbs, I would think we were out in the country because everyone had these huge yards and landscaping and little it was tree-lined streets.
Do you love those? All right,
we live on a tree-lined street.
We do.
And you know what that means?
What does it mean?
Squirrels.
Oh.
Someone
Squirrels.
knows. Squirrel.
So now we need okay, Shane, if you're here, now we need another emoji. We need a squirrel emoji.
We're not giving Shane homework.
Well, he's the man.
He's made some great graphics.
Okay,
I'm looking for pardon my indelicacy, a snot uphang.
I don't know that that's indelicate, but all
really,
right.
I don't know if it was actually.
What color?
I'm looking for dark gray.
Dark gray.
I know it's tough, right? You would think it's easy, but it's not. There it is.
Mm-hmm. I think it's easy, but it's not. There it is. That pretty much describes the TrickyBricks build in chat. There you go. Yeah, but Shane says he's got the rest of the day off, so he's got time. All right.
Is this really going right there? It's just going to overhang? There's something amiss.
I've got a funny thing going on here that I'm not exactly sure what it is, but there's this little... So check it out, I've made this little area here. There's like a little door with just this little tiny space underneath of it. So I'm interested to see what that's going to be like when we get to the top.
Like a cookie caper?
Yeah, some kind of like
they build stories in, right?
Hidden thing there. Now it's showing me.
You mean it has a hidden side to it?
Indeed.
Oh, look. Am I supposed to build this stuff up?
Nope, I've
you're way above that. Never mind.
Yeah.
What step are you on now? How did you jump to step 45?
Just from building. By focusing and building.
Well, this is very discontinuous. I need another door frame if I could.
White or black?
Black.
Black door frame.
I know, you would think that was easy, wouldn't you?
Oh, there it is. Still haven't found the actual door, but that's a whole other story. And then it looks like I'm making something that looks like flowers in a flower box or something like that. I've got like green and yellow.
Do you also have
on.
in here, we need a gray one of these businesses.
And a green thing here. And I'm putting it...
But
right, so they're using jump plates
to hear that?
slightly push this plate out.
Did you hear that one a moment ago? By focusing and building. I guess that's the way to make progress on your...
It is. I think that's the best advice you could have, if you could take away any bit of advice.
No, my favorite advice comes from Corey and Travis.
What? Cry before you buy?
No, try before you cry.
Oh, right.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, try before you cry, not cry before you buy. Oh.
Sorry, Travis and Corey. I love you guys. That was just me being ridiculous. Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
Again, if you haven't already, definitely check out, Corey's been doing live streams on Instagram as well. He's got a really cool mock that he's working on, so if you get a chance to stop by and support him, say hi, that would be awesome. I'm sure he would really appreciate it. And he's gotten some, he's working on some really cool projects that I think that you would like checking out. All right, so...
Well, that church he was building is beautiful.
Yeah, right? It really is. He got a really nice commission gig for that. No, I finished, pretty much finished, the instructions for the micro movie theater yesterday.
Oh, yeah, and the render looks great.
Yeah, the render came out pretty good, so I'm excited about that. And I'm going to start offering some instructions for sale. Although, I don't know, you guys. I don't know how to...
well, you had a couple of ideas, right? Didn't you also say that it might be a perk for our Patreon?
Well, it is going to be that, but we're going to offer them to the public for sale, and they'll be, there'll be a Tricky Lug discount.
Right.
Say that. There'll be a Tricky Lug discount.
Can there be a secret code?
Sure. I'm sure we can.
Okay, we need to have a secret code.
I don't know how any of that online shopping cart stuff works, so I got to get that all sorted out first. But anyway, just curious, what do people think is fair for instructions? Because I will say it did take a while to make the instructions.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like paper layout work and page layout stuff that you have to do. And I found it way more work than I thought it was going to be, especially for a model that has
it's small, right?
Yeah, it's only like 156 pieces or something like that.
Well, another thing that you discovered is it's kind of is it a pricey model for its size?
Yeah, so for the size, it's like a $33, $35, probably with shipping, a little more, model, but also for the parts. But also you have a lot of them are parts that you probably have around. There's a few specialty parts like those green. They're green.
They're green. Well,
Yes.
that gets us partway there.
Wait, what was I've lost.
You were saying some of the specialty parts for the movie theater were...
Yes, this gold snakes, but you can get them in lime green, and also, of course, you can make the model in whatever colors you want. So, I know Ben Builds Lego does does tons of Skyline sets, and they are quite a few pieces, typically $5. Hooded one says $5 to $10. That's what I thought. I was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking, like between 5 and 10. So yeah, and of course, also too, it depends on the Excuse me, it depends on them a little bit. It depends on the model and, how much goes into it. Because I think a micro model is definitely like smaller. Hey, Mr. Helmet
Sorry
Man.
to interrupt, Flynn, but look at this cute little fire hydrant.
Oh, that is really cute.
That's 4 pieces.
Very cute.
I love the size of this. It's funny, these early ones, this was an early modular?
No, this came out, this is a Creator 3-in-1 modular.
Oh, right.
Came out in... Oh, so that's the crazy thing, right? This isn't that old. I think this is from last summer. And I went online to get some information about it. And it was, like, people were asking $128 for it.
Whoa.
That was crazy.
I guess it's what the market will bear, right?
Yeah.
Well, what I was thinking is I like building in this scale. My first mocks were minifig scale, but where the room is barely taller than the door. It's like tiny minifigure scale, right?
Yeah.
You know, compare that with the movie theater or one of the other ones.
Well, I was thinking that maybe, maybe it would be like $7 or $8 for the regular people, like the regular public, and then maybe like a $5 price for Tricky Lug members or something like that.
That would be cool.
Right?
And then somehow it's going to be worked into Patreon too.
Yeah. Marilyn, yes, actually $5 is cheap for, I figure it took me maybe like 6 hours to do everything I had to do. That was like completely rebuilding it in the instructions, and then you have to like put all the... Well, yeah, there wouldn't really be any shipping. It would be, because this would be offered as a digital download, so...
I think something is amiss here.
Yeah, so it really depends on like, does it make it worth it? If I sell at $5, if I sell, a bunch of them, then I've made some money for my time. And there was also, of course, don't forget the time that I spent designing the model in the first place.
Oh, in the first place, right? Well, you know what I
thought? $5. It's not. I mean, whatever.
Would you have any interest in doing more of that city block?
What city block?
Well, this is 1/4. The movie theater is 1/4 of a micro city block, right?
Sure.
Would you what do you think about doing any other parts of that city block?
Yeah, I could do. I'd want to make some. That was the cool thing too about
improve it.
Doing it now is I've improved it.
There we go.
Right. I've improved on the build. So I added some extra pieces. I'm really excited about it.
Well, and then stickers were an issue, right?
John, $7, $1 for each hour spent working plus some extra. Hey, that's fair. That's totally fair. And if I can sell 20 of them, then awesome. If I can sell 5, if I can sell 1 of them, that would be awesome. If anybody actually wants it, would be great. Yeah, and then eventually I would consider doing the other parts of it as well, if that would be of interest to people. I don't know. I just know that the movie theater is the one that a lot of people seem to really like. Okay, how are we doing here?
Okay.
I'm going to grab these 3. There was a lot of chit-chat about that. Thanks, everybody. This is always good. Mairead says, $5 is pretty cheap. I'm delighted they are in my price range. However, others charge way more. I've seen 20 to 50. Yeah, it really depends. And I could probably, like...
Well, you're not relying on it for your, for our rent, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, we're putting together a way to make it, make our way in the world.
Yeah. Oh, and so, I mean, if you want to see what it is I'm talking about, because I don't know, do I have it here? No, I don't have it sitting up
it's
here on the
close
table
by.
right now. Is it?
I'm sure it's close by. You just rebuilt it.
Oh, right, it's back here. Although it's missing one of its little flaps. Actually, it's missing quite a few pieces right now. So maybe now's not the best time to look at it.
Not the representative time.
I will show, I can show an image of it, though.
Do that.
I could probably, let me see if I can do that. If anybody is interested in what that looks like. Let's see if I can do this while this is all going on, because
a couple of snout bricks, and then I'm going to put a 1x2 across that. This is still such a curious piece, the snout brick, with its plate offset. I think it's great for putting those smallest curves.
But here we go.
On the offset.
Here is... Oh.
Yes.
There we go. So that's the render that I did of it last night. Now, it doesn't have the stickers on it. Like, the real thing has some Chima stickers on it that have some pretty cool designs, and it does it.
It makes it look more Art Deco, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, pretty cool. I'm very excited to be able to have put that together, and it was it was actually my first experience working backwards on a kit.
Well, you had to completely take the model apart to do it, right?
Yeah, I had to like take it all apart and put it all back together again, so it was interesting. But I learned a lot about it, and I was able to make some improvements, so that was good. Okay, so let's go ahead back to our... I'm sure you're tired of looking at that.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
So they've got these jump plates here over the door. And then they're putting this little window box we just made with the snout bricks just on that, and it sticks. How far out does it stick that far out? It does.
Oh, and thanks everybody for chiming in. I'm always interested to hear, like, because I don't know, this is all new to us. So
every bit of it is new to us.
Yeah, right. Hey, John Luttrell is here. Welcome. Good to see ya.
I always forget that I'm not on camera. Here we go. I haven't seen this construction before. Putting, where's the cheese wedges? Putting gray cheese wedges.
Oh, I have to do one of those too. So what is it?
So it's two headlight bricks, one on top of each other.
Okay.
And then an inverse slope on top of that, facing the sideways stud of the headlight brick.
Got it. Oh, I've got to make two of those.
And then snot pieces recessed, because it's a headlight brick, recessed, not snot pieces, cheese wedges.
Okay, and then they slope. Oh, I see. So we're making a window treatment.
Just like that. Yeah, exactly. Window treatments, window treatments, window treatments, if you're making a building.
And then we make another one that faces the other direction. All right, so we're talking, you can kind of see the detail here.
Yeah, basically, so the cheese slopes point towards the window box.
Debo Bricks, yes, actually, that was one of the things I was going to do, is I'm going to include a picture of the actual set. Of
the original model?
Yeah, and then I was going to post what the sticker set is, so if people wanted to get the stickers. There is, and again, this isn't all together because I had to take it apart, but you can kind of see the, you can see where I use the Chima stickers to decorate.
I think this especially down here looks more Art Deco, and then on these curves here too.
Yeah, and then of course you'll be able to pick. You can pick whatever printed tiles you have for the movie posters.
Yep.
But
what am I doing here?
Yeah, so pretty excited about that. Shane says the squirrel emoji has already been made.
Hear that, Logan?
Christopher, thank you so much. I really love that build. It's one of my favorite little micros that I've ever built. I also really love the diner, and I would definitely do instructions for the diner.
Yeah, and then, then do your instructions start with that sort of standard micro scale base?
No, that's the one thing, is I did not put the I didn't put the micro scale base on it yet. So right now it's just on a 16 by 16 plate, but definitely I'm going to be adding on, and I will be doing the version 2 that has the little arches, so in case you want to light it up, you would be able to do that.
Well, you know what I think would be cool is if you make that base as a sub-mock, so that if someone, for instance, gets both the diner and the movie theater, they could make two more and finish out their own city block with their own micro scale builds.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Or, we could always improve the rest of the city block too. And
yeah, I would love to, because I think as a whole, it's a nice little city block.
I like how it goes together. I'd like the Central Park to be better.
Yeah, but like I said, that's one of the things I love about revisiting. I'm still working on this thing. That's the one thing I love about revisiting old mocks, is you can go, oh, you know what? At the time, I didn't have 5 million parts, because we didn't have a lot of parts.
That was early. Was that like 3 years ago we did that? 2 or 3 years ago, right?
Yeah. Yep. That was several years ago.
So I have to really focus on staying on camera here, because we're in this type view.
All right, so I finally finished those.
Wow, when we both build, it goes together more quickly, even when we're highly distracted by squirrels.
Oh, nope, this is wrong. This goes...
Wow, they're breaking this up so much. They've got black window and door treatments on the first floor, white ones on the second floor with the blue.
I really screwed this up. Okay, there we go.
No, I think you did this. Oh, I see. Yes, that's right.
And then this goes here.
Yeah, and then if you
this is all twisted.
If you would show that the cheese wedges fill in the gap there. That's some smart Lego math there.
Yeah, so check that out.
That makes that come
right
out.
there. The cheese wedges line up perfectly with the edge.
And why do they do that?
Because they are half a plate down because of they're a half a plate down because of the headlight bricks.
The headlight brick,
and then
recessed.
The window is a half a stud forward because of the jump plate. So it's like a combination of two things.
So there's some careful fitting making that tiny little thing work. And then that's something I think about again and again. If you get a good window treatment like this and you build a building that has 30 or 50 windows, people are going to be super wowed.
Yeah,
right?
they will.
Just make a cool treatment and repeat it.
Okay, let's see. I've got my window.
Right, symmetry and repetition go a long way in architecture.
It's true. All right, it is 1:07. I think we're going to be able to... I mean,
11:07.
I was looking at the time. We've been on for an hour and 7 minutes, and I think that we can... And you know what I figured out, y'all? I'm so embarrassed that it took me this long to figure it out. But, of course, whenever we turn on the song for the show, sometimes, you know, we come on a few minutes earlier, and then we do the song for the show, and then sometimes it takes 1 minute or because
6.
we're running around like crazy people.
For 8
and I
minutes.
realized that all of those things are on, you know, in the video, like that long part of the front. And then I started seeing some of, I think JMW Music and Christopher Koster posting in the comments, show starts at, and sometimes it was like 3 or 4 minutes.
Right.
And I was like, oh, this is no. So I've started going back now and editing the videos and chopping that first, like, whatever it takes. I just look until I see, like, you know, a couple of seconds before it moves over. No, Christopher, it wasn't you? I'm sorry. Somebody, I don't remember. Someone did.
Ooh, I wanted to point out something.
Apologies. I'm sorry. I'm getting names wrong all over the place today.
Thank you for correcting us. We appreciate it. So
we're the worst. The worst.
This window right here had a jump plate way down here at the base to bring it out for this window treatment. And then, because they want it to be in system again, here's the other pair of jump plates that jumps you back. So now we're back in system and we can just build again.
Nice.
You always have to recover from a jump plate, right?
Yes, a jump plate recovery system.
And it can be a pain, especially if you're building in an off color where you don't have all the support bricks. Is this?
I am looking for a 1x2 blue brick and a 1x1, an additional 1x1.
Oh,
blue
maybe
brick.
maybe we're underneath. How can it's only so big a table? Now here, look, there's a couple of these.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Oh, I see. No, that's one piece.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a corner there for reasons I don't understand. It's just floating in space.
Huh. That is really weird. Okay.
Well, should we get one from our collection?
Yes, we have tons. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that.
Are you sure there's not missing, like a missing bag or something? Here we go.
I don't think so.
No, it's not a missing bag. Just chaos on the table. Oh, here, I'm building on yours.
That's all right.
There, and see, over here, another jump plate at the top of the window to bring you back into system. There.
Huh.
Are you missing that color?
Yes, like that one box that's full of that one color is, like, nowhere to be found.
Did I get all of these? And then, oh, I see what you're talking about. Well, why don't we put a substitute brick in there for now?
Well, it's weird because I have this corner, there's an extra corner here, and I'm wondering if somewhere where there was supposed to be a corner that it got replaced with a 1x2.
That could be. Why don't you just do this? No one will ever know.
Well, except for there's supposed to be one there.
Oh, never mind. Everyone will know. Here, let's replace them with white pieces for now, and then we can always go back.
Well, that's so silly, because we have a whole box of them. I have no idea where they would have been. Oh, I know where they might be. I'm going to take a look, because I'm not putting
He's not going to put a white brick in there.
What do I look like?
Some kind of Lego substituter. Does the blue corner support the burger sign or something?
Maybe.
Well, it's funny. There's in the corner there, they had me put a corner that's just floating.
Ta-da!
So, I don't know.
Got it.
I don't know why. But we'll figure it out. You found the bricks.
I did. Not the actual bricks, but I found the bricks that are supposed to go.
Okay.
All right.
Now a couple of curves.
Yeah. Oh, and so we're gonna finish off our. It's easy to scroll forward to where you two show up. Okay. Yeah, I know.
Well, we just don't want someone looking at the first 2 minutes and thinking there's nothing there.
Right. Yeah, I just think for people who are coming in from like who've never been on the stream before, and they start that and they're just sitting there waiting, and you know how impatient people are.
I mean, it's a catchy little tune,
but yeah,
but maybe not
goes
6
on
minutes
for too long,
right?
No, and besides, let's just get right into the action. But I still did leave a few seconds of the music and the thing that says we'll be starting in a few minutes.
I am absolutely. Oh, here, never mind. I am certain of nothing.
Are you doing this?
Pronouncements.
Are you doing this crazy? Oh, you're making the chair. Okay, awesome. You make the chair.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make apparently another sandwich, which I'm okay with that. I do make sandwiches.
This is an unloved piece.
I love that piece so much.
Right. It goes unloved.
It's unloved, except for me, apparently.
Well, I just mean, I don't tend to use it a lot. Do you?
No, and we could probably use it more.
Here, I'll build on camera.
Here we go. Here's another sandwich. Very exciting. Exciting sandwiches.
Watch, everyone, while I hold the same brick in front of you for 10 minutes while I search for something. We need a plate with a bar. Where's a black plate, 1x2 plate with bar? Do you see it?
You can post a 5-minute video of the starting in a few minutes music for dance parties. Indeed.
Oh, this is a great little design. This is a thing I wonder if the Lego designer worked on this one chair all day.
All day?
I don't know, like, it's a clever construction here.
It is. I like their little furniture pieces.
Look, they're using this little piece that I've used for feet on little articulated figures. They're using upside down here for the arm of the chair. What's going on over there?
I'm just moving all of the parts that seem to have gotten caught underneath of the paper.
Oh, okay.
So that we make sure that we have them.
There, nice little chair.
All right, so I'm gonna start decorating.
And then here you can put it. You want to put it in your part of the house?
Oh, sure.
Oh, it goes in my part of the house. We're supposed to turn this around.
So it does go in. Yeah, it goes
here
there,
next to the banister.
Oh, look, and there's a little lamp.
I think I'll call this banister Cersei. Not Tyrion. Can ask Mark on Thursday. Oh, well, that's very.
Wait, what?
Wait, no, I'm confused. Maybe I misunderstood that. Well, let's talk of food is making me hungry too, Brickanista. And we had breakfast already. Right. So, am I doing another sandwich, or you already did?
I did the sandwich. We make the lamp.
60? Yes.
Awesome. And I'm adding some pieces here, lining the top.
Is this an orange translucent piece? Look, I'll just sneak right in there. And that, I always think of this as the Fez piece because it was on the Flying Monkeys.
Yeah, also Doctor Who. It came with the Doctor Who
Here,
set.
let's put the lamp in.
Oh, so there's a ladder. There's a ladder inside of here. There's 2 ladders.
Yeah, and look, they made an opening in the floor.
So, like, no stairs, but you got a ladder to climb up.
Ooh, look, see, there's Lego compromise. That's a stud. It's a half a stud off there.
Ask Mark about how
From the
long the
opening.
chair design takes. Are you... Oh, I think you're talking about Matthew. Yes, Matthew Ashton, who is the Vice President of Design. If you haven't heard about this already, Matthew Ashton, the Vice President of Design at LEGO, is going to be our guest here on the stream next Thursday. So, really...
And we can ask him that question.
Really excited about that. Now, I know I'm not exactly sure every project he works on. And again, we are going to be taking questions for Matthew ahead of time. So if you have a question that you want us to ask Matthew, it's just going to make things easy. Please email it to us, Flynn at TrickyBricks.com. All right?
Oh, we're getting close here, aren't we?
We are.
But I need a big gray plate here. Oh, I've got it. You just put it on.
Yep. Here's
and
this.
Another 1x4. Wow, teamwork, Flynn. Look
Hooray.
at this.
We're at the point now where we can work on both sides.
Well,
look at that. So this ended up being a little window
thing?
treatment, right? Which is slightly different than the smaller one here.
Well, my guess is they're going to do something with those studs.
I think you're right.
Like maybe, I don't know what.
Okay, it looks like we're using these.
Oh,
I
look.
love these little ledge pieces,
Yes.
by the way. These are fantastic.
Yeah.
And one of the first pieces we started working with when we first started doing mocks, because they just add such a great little bit of detail to the edges of buildings.
I would say
they're perfect.
8 out of 10 times that I've used this piece, I've used it this way decoratively as opposed to for a sliding door.
Right.
I've used it maybe once on our theater. We used it as a Oh, that's another thing we're going to do. We're going to do a tour of our theater.
Before we take it apart.
Yeah, before we take it apart. I can't believe we're going to take that model apart.
Yeah, so we made a theater model
for a project.
And the project never really got seen by a lot of people. And when we first did, find
your words.
I don't know. See, I don't know.
Yeah, so the model that we
today.
made, we put a huge amount of work into, a huge amount of work. We took apart our spooky mansion for it because we needed all the bricks.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
And then we built
Go ahead.
basically a super modular out of it. And we might have shown it early on the stream, right?
We showed it when we did a tour of it on Instagram.
Oh, in the early days.
In the early days.
Stop motion early days.
So we will be...
oh, sorry, did I...
We're going to do a little tour of that before we take it apart, because it's got a whole...
multiple rooms, 2 floors. It has a working backstage with a curtain that's motorized.
Yeah. And, next Thursday, that is a good reminder. Next Thursday is our last Thursday. We will no longer be streaming on Thursdays.
Well, we're going out with a bang on Thursdays,
right? We love y'all, but we definitely,
with work heating up, and all that, everyone's got to make ends meet and all that. We're just gonna focus the stream onto 4 days. We're planning on it continuing to grow and have new features and bring more and more exciting content. And Logan.
More and more Logan.
But on 4 days.
Yeah, it's I need some time, and because I'll say I think I was mentioning this the other day. The other day that we had off, I got so much done.
What are you even doing there? Let me see. I'm gonna catch up. Oh, you already put this guy on, so we need 2 more of those.
Yep, they're separated by these little inverse slopes.
Inverse slopes are just so useful at a cornice too, right? I think this model's a perfect example
we need one more.
One of those bars, right? Do you see it?
Bricks with a bar. Yep, right here.
Okay. I think it's a perfect example of how LEGO doesn't let a large surface go unbroken by either color or texture.
Right, so check this out. Nice little...
show that from above, too. Right?
It makes nice texture.
The biggest plain surface here is like 2 bricks by 6 studs, 2 by 6. Other than that, every single thing is broken up.
Okay.
They did okay on the side. It's a little less.
So this is interesting. So we're gonna be. So now we're actually gonna be making a sunroof, sun window. Goodness, I can't.
A sun window? Did you just make up a new thing?
Yes.
It's a sun window, everyone. What's that in the ceiling of the kitchen? It's a sun window. In the old days, they used to call them skylights.
Thank you.
You know, it's a.
I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna go back to bed, and that's gonna be the end of my day.
The ancient Egyptians, Flynn, built a sun window in the pyramid above the mummy case. Mummy case.
All right.
So oh, that's
we've
great.
got a snot piece. We're building outwards, and check this out. We are using a fence piece.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to, on the fence side, connect. So now this is a legal move on the fence side, on the studs.
What? Check that out. A fence as an inverse snot piece. That gives you the bottom of plate on the back.
And look, it's the same amount of distance as a snot piece.
Yeah, there's deceptively complex Lego math in this model.
I'm sorry, Christopher.
What happened?
So embarrassed. Well, you know, he's an architect. I'm a sun window.
Christopher, I bet you have good printing. Do you have good printing, or did you learn to be an architect after they stopped using pencils? All the architects I know have great printing.
Now, this seems like it's not connecting properly. I'm going to check and double check. I think I missed a plate somewhere.
Well, yeah, look, this is all lined up. There's a plate there.
There's a plate here that needs to be here to make it the right length.
Oh, to make it...
Because it wasn't quite meeting the studs.
Because we have a problem going back in system, right? That I'm going to use again and again. Because we did, in the Unikitty Cafe Suites, or the sweet shop, we did a skylight sideways build.
Yeah, just because I wanted light to be able to get down into it. Because it was so dark in there. Here we go. Yeah, it's true. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I think ever since I found out my job was ending, I've had a difficult time sleeping. I've been getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
but
your brain's making plans.
Yeah, so I think actually what I'm going to do, if I feel like I can make it work, I'm going to start offering my own classes for kids and adults.
Yeah, you heard it here first on the TrickyBricks
It's true.
Chat.
I will, like, when I start doing...
No, we've talked about this actually. We're still going to do how-tos on the build-in chat. Right? What are you laughing at? What's going on?
Christopher's saying his new favorite word is...
sun window?
Sun window.
This building needs a sun window.
Oh my goodness. Hey, it's a Brickaroo Bonsai. Welcome. How's it going?
Wow, some complex stuff. And
I never said I was smart.
Look how you're very smart.
Man.
Look at that.
Okay, so now we're just gonna be it's all about decorations.
So I mean, what do you think about that? We're still gonna do how-tos and share lots of Lego stuff, but also for more specialized projects for kids and adults, you're actually gonna have actual classes, right?
Yeah.
With more than one session, learning things.
I would probably do like a week-long something or another, and we're doing good, Brickaroo. And I think, you know, I know we did like the, if some of you caught our landscaping class that we did, I would probably do that more, like that type of thing, but spread out more. So there would be one class would be just about rocks. One class would be just about water. So I could do like a series of 4 or 5 classes and then kind of cover a bunch of different subjects and go into more detail. Of course, then I was able to go into here while we were kind of, well, I didn't rush through it. I definitely like tried to show lots of things.
Keep things going. Are you making this awesome TV antenna?
No, I was going to leave that for you to do because it looks really cool.
I'm not sure I understand it yet.
So and so you can see we're just building now some fences up on the top, right? Yeah, so I'm excited about it actually, y'all. I was really, of course, you know, I was really down when I first heard about my job.
No one wants to hear that.
And then I was thinking, you know, but then I thought about
what I mean to say is not no one wants to hear that. What I mean is no one wants to get that news.
Right. But what I was, and you know, it's not like I'm the only one, that's for sure. You know,
Flynn,
everybody
what
who
is
works for
this?
my company and a lot of other people as well.
What is this piece?
It's a big, long, it's this thing.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
This is a piece I've never seen before.
We have one or two of those, but not many, but they do come in handy for things. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about.
TV antenna.
Yeah, is going to be doing to do those classes. Now the thing is I'm obligated to play well until the end of August. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I can start my own thing before then, unless I want to teach multiple classes a day. And I'm already teaching 2 a day and doing the stream,
You know
which
what?
is a lot of camera time. I gotta say.
Here's what I've told him. These are challenging times here, and he has a little time right now. Just, you know what? Take your time and develop the classes that you'll enjoy. Right?
Yeah.
See how we work out stuff right here in front of everyone? But I'm just saying, this is a hard-working guy, right? He made every graphic and technical advancement for the show. Other than the lighting, he did all of it. I helped with the rigging, right? You did every bit of programming with generous help from friends.
Well, thank you.
Right?
I like it.
How about that for a TV antenna?
That is really cool.
And it goes right in this clip right there.
Oh, I was going to tell you. You may have heard we were talking about our friend David.
Brigganista says, "Pack your Logan Cookie Time T-shirt and Thunder Pants for Tricky Lug Camp." I want my Thunder Pants.
So our friend David had made a TrickyBricks T-shirt in Animal Crossing, and he came over to my island and dropped it off in my Able sisters. And now, several weeks later, almost all of my villagers are walking around wearing black TrickyBricks T-shirts.
That's
so
awesome.
Hilarious and weird and funny.
Look at this little bird that they're gonna have us build. It'll be slightly out of focus here.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that's a pretty. At this point, that is like a classic Lego bird. Like they love making those birds.
This tooth. It's kind of hard to make a smaller bird than this out of Lego, wouldn't you say?
Yes. I love that.
Right?
Bill says,
Little
have I
beak.
considered consulting services to people who want to do live streaming? I guess. I mean, there's certainly a lot more people who are more talented with live streaming than I do. I only know what I taught myself and what I learned from Mel and Boone, and honestly just like learned from going on the internet.
Oh, it's a woodpecker.
But you know, it's not. That's certainly an idea. I could try that. There we go. Right.
There we go. Look at that little woodpecker with his tail sticking up.
Yeah, Christopher, we're playing I'm playing Animal Crossing on the Switch right now.
Oh, I did it. Did I do it wrong?
Uh-oh, I'm getting into some Technic pieces here.
Oh, I didn't do it wrong.
I need this bucket.
See,
now it's time where we can start combining all of the remaining pieces.
Something's amiss here. Oh, this clip. There. Woodpecker on TV antenna.
Very cute. Yeah, we can actually fold the whole thing.
There, woodpecker on TV antenna.
I'm going to add this here. So you can see we got some nice, we got some nice roof treatment.
Check that out. Look at that. It's 11:29. We built almost.
We're almost done.
Almost
We're so
done
close. So now we're just building the roof pieces. And I bet you this is going to go together really quick.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm going to build this little Technic thing here.
So this gets that and a pin.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Oh yeah, but I'm sure there's something that attaches onto it. I thought that's what you were talking about.
This business?
Is there one final dark orange brick? Yep, there it is. Wow. Oh, you got it all 4. Here you go. This is very exciting. Well, there is
wait, something's amiss. These 2 dots here. Are there supposed to be dots on the other side too? Yes. Dots over here.
Yes. Okay.
Something is amiss.
Oh, see, no, I gotta say, we watched The Princess and the Frog again the other day, and I am so embarrassed that when the Lego vet turned her thing in, I didn't recognize it as Princess and the Frog because honestly, for whatever reason, I completely forgot about the entire part where she gets turned into a frog and actually spends the majority of the movie as a frog. And I was like, wow, I can't believe I forgot that. So silly. But I will say it had been since the movie premiered that I saw it. So, all right, so we have a little.
Well, you remember the princess part, right? More than the frog
I usually
part.
do. I think this gets a gray top on it. It's like orange juice or something. They're really fond of orange juices in this. Oh, look at that! We're gonna make some little lanterns.
They're cute. They're tiny.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. That's really cool. And that is gonna go. Oh, look at that! I thought I'm so silly. I said it was the roof. It's actually, whoops, as I knock everything over. It goes in here, and it locks.
Oh, look at that!
It locks in this.
In those technicals.
And I will note, I want to show you something.
I note
these, the pins that they used. Now, if they were just to use one, like one of these ones with one hole in the middle, it would have been too loose.
Yeah.
But if they would have done this with two pins, it would have been too tight. So they did one pin, and then they did an axle in the other one. So it still holds it in there, but not so tight that you can't take it apart. I think that's brilliant.
Oh, so they've designed this to come apart again and again. And look at this corner design you get. That's great.
And now we are going to make the fun part. Not that it all wasn't fun.
Look,
but
al fresco dining.
Yeah.
We could actually, this weekend, we could go and eat just like that.
So this will be fun. We're going to move this out of the way for now. We're going to grab these pieces in here. All the remaining bits.
We're going a little bit long today, but we're going to finish this model.
Not really.
No, not much.
140 is a general for us.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I had this idea.
130 to 140, depending.
Right, because by then usually Richard has left.
Yes.
Like, sorry, gotta go.
But we're gonna kind of speed through this one. So it's got this snot overhang. It's got bricks, and the little curve part on top.
Oh wait, you need these guys.
Right. So we got our lettuce. There's going to be a pink here. Oh, are these two little tomatoes? and I want you to notice that they are not studs. They're actually tiles, right?
So is that pink? Is that part of the design, or is that like a signature brick there?
What now?
That pink brick, is that going to disappear?
No, we're going to see that. That's the meat on our sandwich.
So it's a bologna sandwich.
Right. I would prefer to think of it as a ham sandwich.
We're having bologna and Velveeta.
No. I'm long past those days.
I used to take bologna and put Velveeta on it and put it in the microwave oven on Wonder Bread, and then it would, all curl up and you pour off the grease, and then it was an awesome sandwich. And I was 9.
That sounds like a personal problem.
What? Microwaves had just been invented. What was it, like 1975 or something?
Okay, so now, there's a snout brick here, right? So we've got our little ham or bologna or whatever we've decided this is going to be.
Oh, we're going to have another of these curves on there. Right?
Oh, nope, not yet.
Yeah,
we got these. The next one shows. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You put it on plates first.
Ahead. There's a plate.
Plates, and then 2 1x1 squares.
Wow, I have been all over this instruction book today.
You have. Right, and now that's going to go here. We're making the top bun or the top piece of sandwich. And that little curve, just to show you.
And again, Lego math there.
We were just talking about that snout brick. That's going to go right on there. And now we have our sandwich.
Roughly rounded off again by this half plate offset there.
Right. And then this is going to go, and I think I forgot to put the register into our little sandwich shop
I wonder
here.
if Lego designers get like bonuses for clever parts usage. Hey, is there supposed to be something on that?
It seems like there should be, right? I'm gonna go back in a little bit.
Be like,
hey, Minifig Nick, no problem. We're still here. Let's see what we got. Oh, now before anybody goes running out and getting Logan Cookie Time t-shirts, I may be moving our t-shirt business over to Threadless. I'm gonna see what that looks like because
yeah, they just had a sale on Threadless and we got some t-shirts.
Like some. I mean, they're not terrible reports, but just like that the quality of the Redbubble T-shirts are maybe like not as good as they could be.
We're gonna check it out.
So we're gonna check that out.
Look, it goes onto the railing.
Wow, what did I miss here? I definitely missed putting in.
Oh, it's the cash register.
Oh, is that what goes there?
That's
okay.
well,
I was trying to figure out what went there, and maybe I thought that went somewhere else.
Well, I'm making a guess here.
A guesstimate.
Although it
here we go.
Put it on
that goes there. Oh, a sandwich goes there. All right, so check it out.
Pre-made sandwiches.
This will be actually
the same thing.
Easier for you to see if we take this off. So you can see we have our inside here. This is where our little cash register goes.
All right.
Right here by the window. And then one of our famous sandwiches goes here next to the grill because I guess they are. Maybe it's not necessarily a grill, right? Maybe it's a refrigerated. I don't know. Right? So there you go. That is that.
And then, we can put our figures in, too. Let's have our figures. One of them could be about ready to sit down to eat.
He's going to be there on the inside, and is she going to be sitting at the table with her sandwich?
She's here.
There. There we go.
Well, she's going to be standing next to the table.
Because she can't really sit on the chair.
No.
She can only sort of jump on the... Wow, she's very friendly with that chair. Maybe she...
Is it even a chair?
It's a stool.
I guess well, she can't sit down.
She can't.
She has legs that don't go that way.
So there we go, and there's this guy right behind his socially distanced plastic shielding.
Look at that. She's like, thanks for the sandwich, pal. And he's like, no problem.
There.
Look at that. They've got stories built in.
Okay, but anyway, here is what that looks like, and let's pull it. I'm going to pull this back a little bit so you can see, and I think it'll look better.
You're going to go on the front cam?
I think it'll actually look better here. I could be wrong, but...
All right.
So here is the finished model.
Nice. It's cute.
There's the little store.
It's so little.
It is. It's very cute. And then on the inside, we have a part of an apartment here that leads out to the balcony. And there's a lamp. We've got our guy working in the store. We have the kitchen area where the sandwiches get made. And then we have the rest area where I guess that's the break room. But then, of course, you can close the whole thing up. Yeah. And it's one solid building. And these rooms do make, these buildings do make one room. So, very cute. It's a very nice little set. It's cute. I enjoyed it. That was a fun little build. And thank you to our friend Dave for donating this.
This would be a fun under the Christmas tree kind of.
Oh, and look what I found.
What's that?
The door. So we can put the final door in. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
Look at that. Expert assembly here.
Look at that. There we go.
Where do we go on the web for expert assembly? The TrickyBricks build-in chat.
All right, so that is the Creator 3-in-1 Corner Deli, everyone.
That's the third time I've broken that off.
Well, it's only on with one stud, so there you go. All right, everybody.
Thanks for joining us
here we go
on this Thursday before Friday off work.
Yeah, and I wanted to show everybody. Sorry, I have them over here.
Yeah, what's that?
I wanted to show the other builds.
Oh, cool! Yeah, I like the 3-in-1s. Didn't we do the seasonal cabin or something?
It's funny. That was one that we wanted and never were able to get. So this was this is one of the other builds. It's a flower shop, I think. Right?
With the little flower sign over the door.
Yeah. Yeah, Wilfred, I don't know about this leftover blue piece. I was missing a single piece and like a 1x1 and a 1x2 in this. So either one they got put in where there was supposed to be a corner somewhere else in the model,
Yeah,
or
that might have been.
we accidentally got this instead of a 1 and a 2, which I've actually had happen before. But
I could see that.
it's
now,
fine.
this other building, I'm not sure what it is. It's got a cool traffic light at the
It's
corner.
a very tall,
it's like
skinny
a tiny,
something or another.
Tiny, maybe a New York apartment there.
Yeah, I gotta say, I was very, very surprised by how expensive this set is now. Like, it's because
really?
it's retired. Yeah, I was
Oh, you mean the value, like you were saying
like
earlier.
$129. Like, I can't, it's so weird.
I think we should keep this one together. I'm not feeling like taking this apart right away.
No, it's cute. And it goes with our other little, we have like another of these buildings as well. That's very cute. Yeah, $95 on eBay. That's crazy for this. Like, this is cute, but, you know, it doesn't, honestly, I gotta say, it doesn't have a ton of specialty pieces. You could probably easily put this together. If you have a largish collection, you could probably easily put this together.
I would think so.
From your own stuff.
I love putting together sets from bricks we already have.
Me too. Me too. It retailed for $40, exactly. Rye Bread Studio, how's it going? I don't know that we've seen you here before. Welcome or maybe
to the stream.
You've been here, but you haven't been in the chat or whatever. But
it retailed for $40. Yep.
All right, so everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget that your re-brick build and ours. Look, we haven't even opened the box yet. But,
I know we're gonna do it together.
Your re-brick build is due tomorrow or today by 5 o'clock.
I know what we're doing.
All right. And this is the one that you are, this is one where you're allowed to use your own minifigures. Yep. You can use a base plate, but otherwise it's just the bricks from here. Yep. So those are the rules. And you're allowed to send more than one photo. So we're probably going to have a pretty long slideshow tomorrow. So we're going to jump into that like right away.
We'll just get right to
sort of like
business.
we'll just like sort of blow through the other things quickly.
So I
speaking
misspoke, actually.
What's that?
We don't know what we're going to build out of it yet, but we know we're going to be building tonight.
Exactly.
It'll be a challenge.
So don't forget, you can send your pictures to Flynn at TrickyBricks.com. Also, I was going to say, if you have a sticker set that you think is really cool and you can photograph it and send it to us, please do, because we're starting to run out of stickers.
I'm going to do a sticker purchase. I've never done that before, but I'm going to do a Bricklink search for just cool stickers and buy those. But there'll be a little time. So share your stickers with us. We want to see what you think is cool.
Yes, please, because we, otherwise sticker set show and tell may be gone for a while and replaced with something else.
Well, I have a bunch of sheets that have missing stickers on them that are really cool, but I haven't been showing ones so much with missing. So we'll see what happens. But massive collaboration, that's what we like.
You know, and if we have to, we could also just start going to the web and downloading pictures of sticker sets that we like. Is that maybe what we have to do?
No, it's not as fun. It's not as fun. If people share theirs, that's cool, or we should have the sticker in our hand.
It's true.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, collaboration. Yes, and we can go and buy stickers. See, that's how you collaborate. Yes, and.
Yes, and stickers. Yes, and stickers.
Yep.
So if you want to get a hold of us, or if you want to send us something for viewer mail, or if you want to just email us some viewer mail, we can do that too. It's P.O. Box 11517, Oakland, California 94611. All right, so this will
I got every word.
You did. I'm very impressed.
I know, just barely though.
So we just wanted to say thanks everybody for joining us today. We'll be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. to look at everybody's re-brick challenge builds. I'm really excited about this one. I think it's going to be
massively. I mean, they're always creative, but this one has some major limitations.
Yeah,
I just want to see what people use that brush piece for.
Absolutely. Oh, Steve says stickers and some other goodies are on the way. Oh, awesome!
Steve,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
So don't forget, everybody, it's going to be a big weekend if you don't join us tomorrow. We will also be here on Sunday, but it is that holiday weekend. There is going to be a lot of stuff going on. And we just want you all to stay safe and healthy. So once again, as we always say, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and wear your mask. And we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.